guy moaned
at least this loud.
Oh!
What happened in my car? No! Oh, geez. Well, that just happened. Lemonhead? Yeah, I mean, like, for some reason, Nintendo is just like, yeah, dude, people want to play Mario Party online. Let's not let them do that. Let's instead only let them play the minigames online. And that's Super Mario Party. You can't play the board game online, but you can play, like, all the minigames separately online. I don't understand any aspect of that. But there you go. Maybe it's something that they'll be able to patch later on. I don't know. It's Nintendo, you know. Like Nintendo will give you, you'll be. You'll be like just crawling through the desert, and Nintendo, Mr. Miyamoto will come up to you and say, "Hey, I got some water for you. You want some?" And you'll be like, "Yes, Miyamoto, pour that water in my mouth." And then he'll just like, "Oh, you want it in your mouth? What if I pour it in your ass instead?" And then you're like, "Well, I guess this does work, Miyamoto, but this isn't what I..."
This guy moaned at least
you know?
this loud. Oh!
Like by all means, I'm still absorbing the nutrients and I'm getting hydrated. But why did you have to make it so uncomfortable, Miyamoto? Yeah, I wanted to be able to play Mario Party online, but why did you make it only the mini games, Miyamoto? Mr. Miyamoto, guy at Nintendo that makes every single game. Dude, I just had a, like, what? How would this game, like, you know, like, this game would be pretty cool with the like HD rumble effect on the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con-a-thons controllers. HD rumble. I've got ice cubes in my... I've got ice cubes in my controller. There was actually, I don't know if I should tell this story or not. So Lang and I, was it yesterday? I can't remember. We went, no, it wasn't yesterday. Whatever, it was like 2 days ago. We went to Hibachi restaurant. But like, like, the lady that he was sitting next to was just, you know, was just a rowdy old ass, you know, like 60-something-year-old lady. And after saying like things that I just will not like repeat on the stream, when she was like getting up to go after like drinking her like 3 drinks or whatever like that, she was there with her husband, and she was like, all right, see you guys later. I'll see you in the alleyway. I'll be in the alleyway. I'll see you there. And the guy's husband is like standing like right next to her, and we were all like literally every single person at the table, we all just looked down and like took a sip of our drinks at the same time, just being like, oh, you know, like let's break eye contact, awkward sip. Sorry, I'm drinking my water. I can't talk right now. It was like 5 of us at the table. Like every single person just drank their water at the same time. Every single person reached for their water and drank it at the same time after this lady said that she would meet us all in the alleyway afterwards. Was that a threat? Oh, Boner-sama. I don't think you deserve that name. What a precious little Boner-sama we got in chat right here. She said she was gonna meet me in the alleyway. Was that a threat? Was she gonna beat me up? You've never been hit on before, have you, Grimsala? Actually, you know what? I think the situation is you've been hit on many times in your life, but you just didn't realize you were being hit on. I think that's what it was. I think that's what it is. Same for boner salad. I had a situation like that. You know, like I was like as everyone in chat, you know, like you guys have all had that moment where you're just like sitting at home, you know, you're doing your dishes, and then you're just like, whoa, fuck, they were hitting on me. And you remember, like, you know, just a thing that you, like, a thing that happened, like, 5 years ago, and you just then realized that you were being hit on? Like, everyone's had that, right? God mood, never. Yep, totally have, smile. Alright, it's okay, Boner Sama. It's okay. Listen, nobody's judging here. I was at some, like, kids' party thing. It was shitty. And it was like a party that was going on, and like I didn't know anybody was there, and also like all the kids' parents were there as well. It wasn't like a party like, oh, you know, at Joffrey's house, you know, oh, Joffrey's, you know, parents are gone for the weekend, let's hang out. Like, no, it was like an organized meetup thing. Like the kids, it was like a club thing, like a after school club thing. Where the kids and the parents like organize activities for the children, and we could do like paintball and other stuff. All the kids there hated me, and for this one event, they all like rented out like a big old like event space, and they were doing like, you know, just party, hey, kids party, you know, let's party with kids. God. I was just like standing around, because my mom was there, like all the parents are there, and they're like organizing the entire thing, and my mom was there, and like I was just like, can we leave yet? Like, can we leave yet? Like, can we go yet? Like, can we leave yet? But she was like on staff, so she couldn't just like leave, and you know, she's a parent, so they don't listen to you. And so I was just like, after just realizing that I wasn't able to get away that way, I just like went on the dance floor, I guess, and I just like was walking around, and then one of the children who knew me, I didn't know her, even though like we see each other once a month, I didn't know her. She came up to me and she's like, Austin, this is my friend, something like Stephanie, and you know, her friend Stephanie comes up, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm Austin, nice to meet you. And then she like whispers just like, hi, and then she just stood there. And all three of us were just like had a, you know, like a standoff where we were just all looking at each other and not saying anything, and we were just looking back and forth at each other, back and forth. And I was like, what? And then like after, you know, a good like minute of just standing in silence, Stephanie, like the girl that was introduced to me, she just like rolled her eyes and just went, ugh, and like stormed off. And then her friend like went with her, and I was like, what just happened? And then I went back into like the storage room and stopped and started asking my mom if we could leave again. 5 years later, I realized that she was trying to get me to dance with her friend, which, you know, no. So I guess it worked out at the end of the day. I was like, oh, she wanted me to dance with her. She was like trying to find a dance partner for her. And they just like, you know, oh. That was almost straight. No, funny story about that place. I actually started hanging out with the guy that I like just met there. And I was like, wow, this guy's really cool. And so I just hung out with him. So I was still being gay as hell at the time. And then like, listen, you know, like I have the smoothest moves you'll ever like. I slide in people's DMs all the time. The moves I pulled on this guy, I like went up to him after, you know, like I was like, finally, like we can leave. I went up to the guy and I was like, hey, you know, I gotta get going. And you know, that was the cue, just like, yeah, like the guy was gonna be like, oh really, you know, let me get your number, you know, something like that. And he was just like, yeah, okay, bye. And I never saw her again. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Oh, as smooth as can be.
What a story, Mark.
What?
Attention parents and grandparents of young children. Have you received this special notice from Gerber Life? If not, you're urged to call this toll-free number now, because Gerber Life is accepting applications for their affordable grow-up plan. It's easy to help your child get off to a good financial start for just pennies a day. Free information will be sent to parents and grandparents who call now.
Man, I really want to get golds on all these, but I hate this map so much. I cannot stand this map. I hate it so much. God. I cannot believe this map is still in the game. God, like, who's the guy that's just throwing that, like, what kind of ghost? You know, like, what kind of ghost, like, goes into a mansion and is just, like, looks at a chair and just, like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with that. And then they just start yeeting the chair all over, like, the roof and shit. Like, would you do that if you were a ghost? Would that really be, like, your go-to, like... I'm gonna fucking scream. Yes. The chair is the first thing I'd go for. Paintings, tables, and chairs. Hey, you guys calm down, alright? Turn that table back over. Stop flipping tables. I hate this level so much. I don't ever want to have to play this map again. God. Oh. Well, I was slurping my water. Sorry. I didn't even check to see if Blue has a time on that map. Blue, have you actually played on that map? Well, I don't care if Blue like figures out a way to beat that level in 30 seconds. I will literally never play that level again in my entire life. Oh my, I forgot about the table. I was looking at chat. Oh my god, really? Flawless execution. Flawless victory. Okay. Oh, alright. Never have to play this level again. There we go. Cook it. Cooking that diamond. Dude, I was actually thinking about that earlier. Oh my god. Binary construct. 209. Oh my god. Why did you grind this level? Why you gotta be kidding me. You
This guy moaned
stinky
at
little
least this
boy.
loud. Oh!
You stinky boy. You stinky boy. I can... Why these maps? Why these ones? Why these ones? Like, any other map, I would have been like, okay, this is a challenge, you know? I'm okay with this. See, like, I'm okay going in, competing on these times. Why did you grind these maps, Blue? Out of all of the other ones, you had to grind Binary Construct. Oh. You don't think you want to be in this car? All right, kids, get in the car. We're going to McDonald's, kids. Strap in. I hope you guys are strapped in the back. We're getting McDonald's. We're going to Wendy's. Do you guys know what you want? And you better not get anything. You better not mess up anything in the car. If you spill like 1 iota of like sweet and sour sauce on the car, you are never getting in my car again, okay? All right. Okay, kids, don't spill anything. I dropped all my nuggets.
This guy moaned at least this loud. Oh!
Code freak.
Can I get a Frosty and 50 fries?
So anyways, funny story, you know, as I find myself awake at 2:52 a.m. Playing distance out of spite just to beat Blue's times, it reminds me of how we met and we started to date, because it happened the same exact fucking way.
This guy moaned at least this loud.
I got distance and started streaming it, and then he started playing it as well, and he kept beating my fucking times, and you know, that's how love blossoms. This little fucking tiny ass Irish boys beating my fucking times at distance. Sounded a lot more sweet the last time you did it. Or last time I told it. Well, it sounded a lot more sweet the last time I told it, because he hadn't beaten any of my fucking times then. And now I go to sleep and I turn around and now he's just trying to sneak up, make me look bad. Not gonna happen. You stinky fucking boy. You stinky boy. See, look, listen, like, before, like, I don't know if everyone was here when I said it, but like before, the beginning of the stream, you know, I have the moves. I slide into DMs real smooth, like you don't even notice me, you know? I was like, yeah, you know, we can share some distance, you know, strats and stuff. Bam. Got him. Lay down the moves. Hey, hey, you want to come back to my room and look at my distance racing lines? That's how you get him.